All right, you guys have an opinion on the Hamas Israel thing?
Nope, I'm staying out of that shit.
Okay.
I'm not for either one of them.
Well, it seems to me like all these protesters get mad when the terrorists stick babies in ovens and they rip women. If I say the R word, I get demoted.
Hard.
Yeah, and when they kill people and all that,
I don't like
they get
that
mad
either.
when Israel fights back.
I don't like it either, but we're here, they're there. Let them fight their own war.
Yeah, why do we have to get involved in
I
it?
know.
We're funding both sides of it.
Well, we're America. We've never seen a war we don't like.
I know.
Right?
We're funding both sides of it.
America goes, hey, there's a war going on over there. Come on, guys, we can make some money.
We're not the world police, people.
Let's go! You look like a fairy!
That guy's triggered.
Freak!
Big dummy. He's voting for Biden.
Two genders! Two genders!
That guy don't know he's black. According to Biden.
There are men and there are women.
Yeah. It's all about making money, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
Well, the bankers have, throughout history, the bankers have always funded both sides of the war.
because you can make money from both
So
sides.
now that the bankers are running our Federal Reserve,
Yeah.
it's the same people. So
Well, think about it. Why sell tanks and planes and bombs to one side when you can sell them to both sides and make twice the money?
Yeah.
I think that's what's going
They
on.
don't care how many people die. They don't care.
Hey,
at all.
off topic. Did you know that if let's just say Trump gets in there and deports all 20 million illegals or however many there are, Democrats will lose 20 seats in the House.
Yeah? That'd be great, huh?
They own 20 seats just because of illegals being here.
Wow.
Isn't that sick?
Yeah.
That should be
I
illegal.
think it's sick.
it is illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it anyway.
Everything they're doing is illegal.
Since when have they cared about being legal?
Yeah.
Hey, someday somebody's gonna pull these videos up online like 20, 30 years from now, and they'll study it in history classes saying, look, this is what it looked like right before America collapsed. Look at this guy in the hat out there yelling at people.
I think the Fed should teach Israel how to print shekels out of thin air and let them pay.
Yeah, why doesn't Israel print
Yeah.
money like we do?
Yeah. That sounds good.
Maybe they probably don't have inflation like we do either.
We are not going to allow men to use women's restrooms in the state of Florida.
Where do you stand? Where do you stand on the Israel-Hamas thing?
Israel, Hamas,
Everybody.
keep our money here.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Now I'm about keep America first. America only. Don't send $1 to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Don't send $1 to Palestine. And we're funding both sides. We send money to Hamas. We send money to Israel so they can attack
Yeah.
each other.
Well,
correct.
I think
Allegedly.
I think we started the Ukraine-Russia thing ourselves,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but the Israel thing, they're fighting actual terrorists over there, if you ask me. So I don't mind throwing a few bones, but I think we've done that already. So
I think both sides are terrorists if you look at it close enough.
well, I think Israel gets attacked and then they come back using full force, and people
Yeah.
are like, "Hey, don't use full force. Use half force." What's the meme? This is the face you make when the nation you attack fights back. You seen that meme?
Yeah.
That's a good meme.
Yeah. Just be ungovernable.
Yeah, I think throughout history, I don't know if Israel's gone in on the attack first just to be a bunch of terrorist assholes. I think it's always the Hamas, go all the way back to the PLO. I think the Palestinian people and the Hamas people, they're the same thing. The people in Palestine, 95% of them will right now vote for Hamas to govern them.
Well, they're all stuck there. They can't move. They're stuck where they're at.
Good. I think Israel should turn that place into a parking lot and wipe their hands of it. Hey, you want to be terrorists? That's how I look at it.
Yeah, look at the USS Liberty from, I think it was 1967, where the Israeli Air Force attacked the US ship Liberty. It was there for surveillance, and they covered it up.
Yeah.
So
But they covered it up with our country helped them cover it up.
Yeah, nobody in this world is no governments are not corrupt anymore.
Yeah. I don't know if it was an accident or what, but I think our country helped them cover it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of the Trump people have turned into we've all morphed into no confrontation kind of thing unless it's necessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No sense in going to war. And why should we fund all these other wars? It's the military-industrial complex.
Yeah, go back to 1941 where we made everything here and everything was done here, and we became an industrial nation again.
Yeah.
Everything's imported now. That needs to stop.
Yeah.
Quit making everybody else rich.
But nothing makes more money than war. Selling
Nope.
planes and tanks and bombs and shit. And that's how the elites make money.
Yeah, all wars are bankers' wars.
Yeah, and I think that's why they don't want Trump in there, because he didn't want any wars,
Nope.
and there's no money in it that way.
No, they want to keep making the money. They
Yeah.
keep electing.
Yeah.
They pay to get the politicians in to keep the wars going,
Yeah.
to keep the plants going, to keep bombing people, to make more money.
Yeah, it got nothing to do with Trump being a racist and all this
No.
stuff. Trump ain't none of that stuff. Trump ain't a Hitler. He ain't none of that shit. He just don't want wars, and that ain't making the money, and that's why they call him names. And I
Yeah,
think
how things have switched. These days the conservatives
Yeah.
are the anti-war people.
Yeah.
Go figure.
yeah, it's flipped over the past 20
Yep.
years or so. Yeah. Trump hurt my vagina.
Pocketbook, I know that. All I see Joe Biden doing is pissing on it. Trigger loser. Good trigger. Yeah, that's right.
Wonder what gender this one is. It's hard to tell from here.
Show me where he hurt you.
Get her, boys! I want men in my women's bathrooms. I want more inflation. There's only 2 genders.
Only 2.
She getting the green light of courage. Sodomite. Loser! There's another loser! The triggered people are slowly coming back, guys.
That's how long the light is. They get stuck here at the light, they realize how long it is.
Hey man, what's your take on the Israel, I said Israel Hamas thing. Israel Palestine thing. It may as well be Hamas, the same thing.
I call them Leftinians.
Leftinians? Okay.
Leftinians.
Yeah, where you stand on that whole scenario thing?
Dude, it's just a joke. This is the Occupy Wall Street. This is the Black Lives Matter. This is the Democrat response to an election year. It's a bunch of kids that can't even find Gaza on a map.
They got to have something to throw a fit about.
They have to, I mean, they're tearing down the American flag. They're putting up Palestinian flags. Palestine isn't even a country.
There's lots of wars going on all around the planet right now where thousands of people are dying every day. But they're complaining about this one because that's the one they're told to be mad about.
Hey, they're not worried about the Ukraine, are they?
No.
I mean, look at the Ukraine. They didn't let the men leave. They didn't let the men leave.
Now they're all dead.
Now they're all dead. So what's that mean? All the men who started the war
Yep.
simply walk in and take all the property,
Yeah.
take everything that's left, even though there's not much
Is
left.
Israel going too hard on the terrorists?
You know,
That's what I say.
look, it's their war. It's their war. It's not our war. It's their war.
It's the face you make when you're a Palestinian. It's the face you make when the country you attacked fights back. Does Israel ever go on the attack for no reason? It seems like it's always the other way around, dude.
It is. It is.
It is.
You know,
They're always defending themselves. So I can't be on the side of terrorists.
You know, if say we were out here in Orange City and everybody around us were Democrats that just wanted to kill us, you know, we're gonna when we go on offense, we're going on offense.
Yeah.
We can't tell these people how to win the war. We're not getting involved. It's not our war.
Hey, I don't mind helping Israel out a little bit. We've already done it a little too much, I think. But I'm not for the Ukraine, giving them more money. They're just keeping that shit. It's not going to where it's supposed to. We send them $80 billion and they just divvy it up over there.
There's no accountability for the money.
And a bunch of that money comes back and goes back into the coffers of these lefty Democrat campaigns.
You know, why don't we make them be accountable for every penny that's been spent?
There's a reason that they can't account for it all. It's because they don't want us to find out that a bunch of that money circles back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kickbacks.
It's all corrupt.
It is all corrupt.
Every fucking one of y'all.
What?
Y'all made my day. I'm so glad I came to play. Supposedly to play a little beat in our city. You're a fucking loser. You're smart man, sir. We appreciate it. Hey, stand up on the phone with my mom and she likes the other guy.
I say Israel should just level that place, man. That's what I say.
The way I look at it now, I mean, didn't Israel win? I mean, didn't they win the war? I mean, don't they decide the outcome? Why are we trying to decide the outcome?
Does Israel ever tell us how we should do our warfare?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
And Israel buys the weapons from us. I don't think it's just us giving them weapons. I'm pretty sure they're the one country on the planet that actually pays us for the stuff that we send.
And anything we send to the Palestinians, it goes to the Hamas people. They keep it. They're in control over there.
There's a video out there when they released what's the man's name, Sinwar, or whoever the leader of Hamas is. There's a video out there on the internet when the Israelis let that man go back into Gaza, and they were all chanting in the city, "We are Gaza is all Hamas now."
Yeah,
that's what they were chanting.
Did you see the videos when the Hamas? When I say Hamas, Palestinians, same thing. The Hamas people were coming across back into the Gaza with the dead people that they killed over there in Israel, and everybody had sticks from Palestine. Were beating them and throwing big rocks at them and shit. They're all a bunch of fucking terrorist animals. Yeah, and don't feel sorry for them fuckers. They started this shit.
And the telling thing is Iran isn't letting them come. I mean, if it truly is that bad, why isn't Iran saying come?
Because they don't want those terrorists in their country.
They want them to stay and die.
Jordan won't take them. Egypt won't take them because they're all terrorists. Nobody wants to let terrorists into their country, not even those people.
They're using them for cannon fodder. They want them just to be the useful idiots to sacrifice their lives, to martyr themselves.
And it works really good on our college kids here.
Oh,
they're dumb as shit.
Look at the college kids that they're walking off the campuses after these protests. Take a look at them. I mean, these folks are the strange weirdos of our society.
They're all the geeks and nerds.
Geeks, nerds,
We
weirdos.
let the geeks and the nerds take over, guys. How?
Because it's been nothing but a video game for the last 20, 30 years. These kids haven't grown up learning how to do anything.
They never will.
Everything they've learned is on a video game.
Yeah.
It's awful.
We're fucked.
We're fucked.
They got enough followers there.
Hey, that guy's a patriot, look. Patriot. All right, everybody, what's your take on the Palestine thing?
I think we need to keep our nose out of their business over there and keep our money over here where we need it.
Yeah. Is Israel going too hard on the terrorists over there?
I honestly don't care what Israel does. If they shot bombs and missiles at Israel, well, you fuck around, you find out.
Yeah. Well, they're the guys that started it. They stuck babies in ovens and ripped all the women. I can't say the actual word.
Yeah.
Or I get demoted, which I'm probably demoted anyways. And then murdered everybody, and I don't know. And then they cry when they fight back.
I just want our money to stay here and stop supporting all these other countries and their wars.
Yeah.
We have too many broke people here. Everything costs too much. Joe Biden says, it was 9% inflation when he came in office. Bullshit.
He's a liar.
It was 1.3 or 1.2% when he came into office. He is ruining this country. And then we're sending all of our money to someplace else.
Don't make any sense.
Nope.
We got open borders.
We got veterans who are homeless. We have a major homeless problem. I mean, just look at any California, San Francisco, Chicago, Washington, D.C. Homeless everywhere.
Everywhere.
We can't solve these
The
problems.
more money we throw at it, the worse it gets. It doesn't matter. So maybe we should not throw any money at it. Maybe it'll get better.
I went to California last year, and anywhere there was an empty lot, it was full of homeless people.
Yeah.
There was not a single empty lot that didn't have homeless camps all throughout.
Probably dangerous as hell too.
Yeah.
And don't step on a needle and
Pooping in the streets.
yeah.
It was disgusting.
Where are you staying on the Hamas or the Palestinian Israel?
Feel pretty much the same way. It's really, we need to stay out of that. I mean, it's a waste of our time.
Let them do what they do,
Let them
and
take care of it.
so we shouldn't sell them planes and guns and bombs and shit,
No.
even if they want to buy them.
No. Why would we?
Well, that's not
need
the
to keep
American
laws.
way. Usually, when there's a war going on, we're the one funding both sides with planes and
I mean,
bombs.
if they want to spend their money to buy all that stuff, hey, I'm fine with that. But us being directly involved, no. And sending money straight to them like that, no. They
Are we
want to
still
buy it.
are we still going to build a big dock over there, or did they cancel that?
Well, you know, apparently that's going on. Though they said we wouldn't have boots on the ground. Now there's boots on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Right.
So, okay, we're building this dock now to just ship more of our people over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to wonder if half of that wouldn't even have happened if Biden wasn't in,
They probably wouldn't have.
because he keeps poking the bear everywhere.
Yeah. Weak men create hard times. We're in the hard times portion.
We are in the hard times, people.
Yeah.
And get prepared. If you want to make a good times again, you better be ready to fight.
It's going to take some hard men to do that. Right?
Get ready, people.
Yeah.
I know we got a lot of military, ex-military, who are none too happy with what Biden did in pulling out of Afghanistan.
That's the linchpin that started all of this shit.
That's treason in my book.
Yeah.
You just armed a foreign power.
Made them the largest black arms dealer in the world.
Hey, how much treason can one guy commit before we could charge him with treason?
Half this country believes he's doing great.
That's nuts.
I don't know what's wrong with these people's brain. How can you not go to the store or watch these news reports, or if they even broadcast his speeches where he's falling down, mumbling and fumbling, trying to shake hands with people that aren't even there, and you think he's doing good, or you're just so triggered by Trump, anybody but Trump.
Yeah, the lefty's biggest thing is Trump tried to do an insurrection. He told them to protest peacefully and patriotically.
Clearly said the words
He said,
peacefully.
yeah, and he said we respect law and order and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then they call, you know, and none of that shit wouldn't have happened if the DC police weren't firing rubber bullets and
tear gas
and everybody for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, and they're walking them right in the Capitol too.
Yeah, come on in here, guys.
Open the door and usher them in.
Yeah.
Educate themselves.
Can't hear you.
Can't tell what gender. That's why they are so confused.
They like Trump.
Cannot tell their gender.
But they won't show you that videos for all you that don't know this. But I'm sure you can find them somewhere if you go in and look.
I kept hearing we're going to get all the January 6th footage, and we still haven't got all of it.
They can't let it
As soon
out.
as they were letting some of it out, we're like, oh, look! Oh, it is fake! And then we quit getting any more of it. That was the end of it.
The question is, if they actually did release it, would people who hate Trump that bad even look at it?
They have brain
Ones that
damage.
need to see it won't see it. They
Yeah.
because they won't look. It's like probably lies. It's probably fake. That's the way they look at it.
Yeah.
When they're not showing you, there's a reason they're not showing you, because it's lies. So don't believe the lies unless they show you the video.
Yeah. So that's why social media, that's why they're going after Elon Musk so bad, because he doesn't censor shit, and they can't have that. YouTube will censor lots of stuff. Ask any YouTuber if they talk about politics. There's a lot of shit they can't even talk about at all, or they're gone. So the Democrats control the media. They control almost all of social media, all but Rumble and all but X, and that's all we got. And then we're hanging by a thread. Once they get rid of that, and once they control that, then they control everything.
They still don't have Telegram yet either. That's still another.
Yeah, but I mean,
They're trying to.
What percent of people are on Telegram?
I don't have the answer for that. I'm
That's
sure it's
small
somewhere, but I don't have the
percentage.
answer.
Super small.
Yeah.
You can
And
still communicate there freely.
Well, once they're able to figure out a way to shut down X and Rumble, they'll come after that next.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because nothing's gonna stop them. They won't stop.
It's based over in is it Abu Dhabi, or it's based over there in the Middle East. The guy that actually owns it was Russian. He moved there, So it's not like the U.S. can just go grab this information unless they decide to give it up.
And
if they do that,
in a
they're
non-extradition treaty.
Well, they're not going to stop until they control all the info. You know, like Hitler did.
yeah,
They won't.
exactly like Hitler did.
Exactly.
That's what they're trying, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. They're never going to quit. And most people won't put up a fight. You know?
We only need 3%.
3%.
I support it.
Okay, guys, come on out to Orange City every Friday. Every Friday from 3 till 7-ish. Come out here, wave a Trump flag, and support the greatest president of your lifetime. Follow me on X, Rumble, and ScrewTube. Do it!
Hey.